guys, don't worry. So my wife is here to learn how to swim. We're working on
You
it.
too, you're learning how to swim.
I'm better than
Babe,
you at swimming.
You're just tall. That's all. That's the only thing that's saving you.
I'm tall and I know how to move my legs.
Babe, you're tall. So even if the water is so deep, once you hit ground, you stand. For me, and the funny thing is, I'm also tall of a guy.
Hello guys!
Hi, welcome back to our channel.
This is Light and Vision.
Yeah, just in case you're watching us for the very first time and you don't know who we are. In this channel, we talk about everything lifestyle. We talk about our relationship. We talk about our faith. We talk about purpose and our
travel.
Yeah, our travel. It's not like we've actually even traveled so much. When you say our travel, it feels like our one gang couple.
This video is actually about our last travel, so
yeah,
it's important we add that.
Yeah, actually, and also I feel like this trip is what birthed this YouTube channel.
Yes.
Because we put out a lot of videos on our WhatsApp status talking about our trip, and then everyone was like, you guys should start a YouTube channel already. It's long overdue. So, I mean, we've made it this far. This is our third video. So, shout out to everyone who's come back to watch us. And then to every new person watching us for the first time. We are glad to have you on board. So, let's dig right in. So, the first thing you need to know about Georgia is that you don't need a visa to go to Georgia.
If
you are
you have a valid British residence permit.
Or a
valid British residence permit.
Or a valid British visa.
Yes.
So,
a valid British visa.
Yeah.
As at the time of making this video, we have to put in that disclaimer.
Exactly.
Before you get there and they bounce you back and say they've changed it. It's always important to check and update yourself of things like that. And that comes to our first point. Plan your journeys ahead of time.
Yeah.
I think before we chose Georgia, we were scouting on the internet to know what countries would allow us entry without a visa. And so we went on the internet and we scouted for countries. We had different places in mind: Montenegro, Albania. And one of those days, I saw a video about Georgia, I think.
Yeah.
And Georgia is actually a very beautiful country.
It is.
Like amazing sights. We're going to show you videos of our trip to Georgia. It was pleasant and we had a good time. And we went to a state in Georgia called Batumi, not a country. Georgia is a country.
We're watching things to do when you're in Georgia, and then we saw Batumi, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, Batumi was more fun and attractive. A lot of things to do, so we said, no, we can't miss this.
It was actually the hotel, the resort that attracted me to Batumi. So we saw a video on YouTube that says seven-star hotel, the only 7-star hotel in Europe, in the whole of Europe, that is less than $100 per night. And I'm like, what?
It's actually not a 7-star hotel though, but people think it's a 7-star. People have rated it 7-star.
7-star, but
it's worth the rating though, because we're going to show you videos. It's a beautiful, exquisite, amazing views.
A lot of things to do as well. There was the aquarium, there was the water park that I almost drowned in. We have to put that out there.
So my wife is here to learn how to swim. We're working on it.
I'm
better than you at swimming.
You're just tall. That's all. That's the only thing that's saving you.
I'm tall and I know how to move my legs.
Babe, you're tall. So even if the water is so deep, once you hit ground, you stand. For me, and the funny thing is, I'm also tall of a guy.
So my woman drowned. She was trying to form, I can do this. Well, you can't deceive.
I will not put the video.
You can't deceive us. We have to put the video.
I won't put the video.
We have to expose you to the world.
We enjoyed the little memories that we created in Batumi, and apologies in advance because they were not recorded in landscape. So we're just going to be dropping all the videos that some of the beautiful experiences that we had in Batumi, and then hopefully you can add that to your bucket list whenever you need to travel. arrived now at the Batumi. Quite noisy, so I'm not sure if you can hear me. It's actually for 9 and I'm still looking fresh. Oh, okay. And what? Very. Oh my gosh. That's so nice. Super nice. How do we open this one? Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so crying.
One in the pool. We'll go there and just chill. Right, guys. So. I love it when my wife is happy like this.
I woke up to the very best view. Oh, this is so lovely.
Wow.
Oh, so sorry, we have breakfast. Gosh, we literally just woke up past 9.
This is our wonderful resort at
Argo.
yeah, they call it a 7-star hotel.
It is a 7-star.
It looks beautiful. Yeah,
So
I don't know if you can
we haven't
appreciate.
even explored.
Yeah, still in our road. We still in awe of how beautiful this place is.
Yeah.
That's the Black Sea over there. That's this is my lovely wife.
Hey you,
I
this
think
is me.
it was a 5-star just before we came. Then my wife came and made it 7-star.
Jeez, Lord, come on.
So
Well, we're just having morning tea before we refresh and
set up for the day.
set up for the day.
This is right after us. We tell the audience about our experience when we came in.
Oh my gosh, it was horrible. So
At the airport.
yeah, we're literally the only blacks on the plane, on the flights. First of all, like I looked around, not just the only blacks, only people of color on the plane of over 300 people on board, but with the only blacks. So we got to the airport, still the only black that I could, sight, and then the police just escorted me and my husband aside.
Without even looking.
Without even, we were literally just standing, and then police just came to us, straight to us, to say, "Can you please step aside of the line?" Like we're at the border trying to. I looked at my husband, I started laughing because obviously I knew why. They literally just profiled us.
Yeah.
These people are black. What are they doing here? Do you get? And then they just escorted us, took our passports, took our this thing, and then went into a room while they kept us standing outside. I mean, we didn't have anything to fear because we knew that we're here legally and we had everything, all our documentations, intact and everything. So it took a while, maybe like 10-15 minutes. Oh, no, it was up to 15 minutes. They kept us and then they kept us saying, asking us questions. What are you doing here? How long are you here for? What's your purpose? Where are you staying? Where are you going to be? And all that question we answered. And then thankfully we had everything on our phone. So I think after a while they came back and gave us our passport and then we just left. We went to the border control, like where The stairs.
Kept on looking at
The
his passport.
stairs. They used magnifying
glasses to see that
They were
it was
like,
real.
they were like, they will open every page. They were scanning to the ID card. I'm like, yo, what the hell is happening? And they were not doing that for any other person. It was just us. Then she would look at us.
Yeah.
She would look at us again. Look at the passport. Scan. It's crazy.
Yeah. It would have felt different if at least one more person had that experience apart from us.
We're the only ones.
And that was not all.
So we finally passed that. Took our luggage, and then we're waiting for our driver. No, our driver was already there. We're trying to get our
trying to get SIM or change some money.
And then they just literally came to us again.
This was custom this time around. Say, we just want to do some routine check on your luggage or baggage as it were, since it was like the 2 big boxes that we had. So I had to go back into the airport
because I was still with the SIM card
and left
guys.
my wife with the SIM card guys to get a new SIM data. And they started another search. This was embarrassing because they checked the bags through a computer system. I asked them, did you find anything? They said, well, we could see boxes. We don't know what's inside the boxes. We could see some tubes. We don't know what's inside the tube. Okay, fine. When you're doing your job then. They started from every single item in the bag. Now, this took almost 20 to 30 minutes. And they're just there standing, and this was hot, and I started to sweat. I felt like, this guy is sweating because he's guilty. So it was an embarrassing moment for us. I know people don't want to just bring out the racial card at every instance so that it doesn't look like you're playing with victim. But you know this is different because you're the only one in at least 300 people who came through while we were there. And it felt like it would have been the same thing even if 1,000 people were there because of our color. I think at that point, what was really important to me was, okay, this is a country where I know nobody. I've heard stories where people have illegal stuff inserted into their bags, and we found something. Yeah. And you're a person of color. How do you clear your name and stuff like that? I knew nothing was in the bag. I knew our documents checked out, but what if we're in that kind of situation? We don't speak our language. People who were doing it did not understand English. I tried to break down the simplest English to explain to them, but they didn't get it. Even the driver who took us to our hotel could not speak English properly. So I think these are one of the probably risks you have to face when you are traveling to like a new country where English is not the first language. These are the things you have to deal with: communication barrier, fact that they may treat you in this particular way because you're not one of them and stuff. But I don't know. I think the benefits of seeing other places and having that experience outweighs the risk. So this is what we have to endure for. So if you want to come to Georgia, these are the little things you should know. Yeah.
I mean, so this is literally let me call it day one because we arrived last night. So we're going to explore today, and then we'll see how well we're being treated and how well, people are being receptive towards us, or it's just a country that I would, put on the red list, say should not visit Georgia. But then the aesthetics are beautiful, so I can't say don't come.
Well, at least we can confirm now that Georgia is one of the countries you can visit as a resident in the UK.
Without
they allow even foreigners, as long as you have the visa to the UK or US or anything. So Nigerians can visit Georgia with their BRP. That's it. See you in the next video.
call me the queen of enjoyment because, girl, I was born for this life. I was made for this life.
All the best, Mama. Proud of you.
Can you start first, please?
Go. Vamos.
Go vision, go vision. Yes, now. So we might look really tired. That's because we've had a long day visiting the cave, or we've just checked into our second hotel and it looks amazing actually. There's the husband. I love the fact that the mirror is behind us. This is what our new room looks like. It's cozy and it's got an amazing view. This whole place lights up at night, which is really beautiful. So I can't wait to show this place at night. Since the apartment came furnished, we also decided to cook. So we went around to get some local ingredients and just made some yummy egg sauce. I don't know why I'm holding on to this thing, but my life depends on it.
Like it's
As
really,
though
it's
it's
actually
going to-
fun. You will survive. Wait.
I know if anything happens, this thing.
Sit down on the floor. Yeah. I'm proud of you. Proud of you, babe. Did it.
And of course, a perfect dinner date to end our trip to Batumi. It was a beautiful experience overall, and I hope we inspire you to go to the world and have some fun.
Alright guys, it's been a lovely time sharing our world with you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe and share with your friends. Bye bye.